The 1986-87 version of the Ezell-Harding Lady Eagles. The Lady Eagles this year had freshmen Shobha Sharma, Stacy Langley, and Jill Booth, sophomores Stacy Dever and Kim Taylor, juniors Gina Watson, Dana Frudenthal, Denise Randolph, seniors A.J. Grimes and Kelly Sauls, managers Patricia Davey, Christine Gill, and Katie White, and coaches Mike McPherson and Kay Smith opened their 1986-87 basketball campaign. Kelly Sauls, here on a feed from A.J. Grimes, gets 2 of her 12 first quarter points. A.J. on a drive here would get 17 for the game. Kelly scored 18 points in the first half, 26 for the game to lead all scorers. But Upperman came back to defeat Ezell-Harding, and the next night, Ezell-Harding visited Unionville and were beaten soundly to get off to a slow 0-2 start. The next game was the first district game against St. Cecilia. Ezell-Harding opened up a 38-17 halftime lead as Kelly had 20 points in the first half alone and wound up the game with 28. A.J. gets 2 of her 22 points here as Ezell-Harding won going away 67-44. Ezell-Harding lost to AA power Portland despite 4 girls being in double figures. The next game was against Forest. 2 years ago, Forest had come to Ezell-Harding and Ezell won in double overtime as Laurel Dunn hit a buzzer shot. Last year, Dana Frudenthal's shot in the final half minute gave Ezell-Harding another close win. This year's game provided the same excitement. Both teams playing nip and tuck. Late in the game, A.J. Grimes hit this jumper to cut the lead to 1. Then a controversial intentional foul was called against Ezell-Harding, and Forrest went to the line ahead by 1. Both free throws were made, and here's the final few seconds. 25 seconds left. Ezell-Harding gets a big 5-second call to get the ball out of bounds on the side. A.J. feeds Kim Taylor the score in a timeout with 18 seconds left. Here's the last few seconds. The dramatic comeback, capped by A.J.'s 2 free throws with 8 seconds left, put Ezell at 2-3 on the year as A.J. finished with 25. Next, Ezell made their annual trip to the Lipscomb Invitational. In the first game, Ezell easily defeated Jackson Christian 57-21 as Jill Booth had 12 and Stacy Dever had 9. The next night was even easier, winning 61-13 over Madison to run their record to 4-3. The championship was once again against Friendship. Having lost in the Invitational to Friendship in the 2 previous final rounds, Ezell wanted this game badly. Going to the 4th quarter, Ezell-Harding trailed by 8. Ezell-Harding was down by 5 with 2 minutes left when A.J. Grimes made this big 3-point play. Denise Randolph got a charge with 11 seconds left and tied the game with these 2 free throws. Friendship came down the court. With time running out, missed a shot. The ball was rebounded to A.J. Grimes, who narrowly missed a shot from midcourt to send the game into overtime. In overtime, the lead seesawed back and forth until Kelly Sauls was fouled with 25 seconds left and Ezell down by 1. She rips both for a 49-48 lead. 25 seconds left. Friendship came down for the last shot. Here's the last few seconds. Ezell could not score at the buzzer, and it dropped the record to 4-4. A.J. scored 26 and was the tournament MVP. The next game was against Unionville. Gina Watson here scoring the first 4 points of the game. Ezell-Harding jumped out to a quick lead. Unionville had defeated Ezell-Harding by 26 in the second game of the year, and the Eagles were out for blood. The fast break was run to perfection this night. Ezell built a small lead in the first half. Gina Watson here on another steal had 10 points in the first quarter alone. Gina would end the game with 17 points. Gina hitting here again was 5 out of 5 first quarter. Dana Frudenthal, 3 out of 3. Ezell-Harding went to the delay early in the first half, and Dana Frudenthal snuck in behind the defense for 2 easy baskets and a 33-30 halftime lead. Ezell-Harding playing for pride in this game after the embarrassment at Unionville, really wanted it. In the second half, Ezell-Harding continued to pull out to a 54-40 lead by the end of the third quarter. Ezell would score 21 points in the third quarter. It may have been the turning point in the season as Ezell-Harding continued to pour it on. They would eventually win by 75-56 after having lost by 26 at Unionville. Ezell-Harding never trailed. The win ran Ezell-Harding's record to 5-4. And Shobha Sharma ended the game at the buzzer on this shot. Next, Ezell-Harding went to Memphis to play Memphis Prep, winning 61-43 and beating Harding Academy 71-47. Back-to-back losses to powerhouses from the AA, Good Pasture and Portland, dropped Ezell-Harding's record to 7-6. But it was great competition that got Ezell ready for the district. Easy wins over Hume Fogg and University School put Ezell-Harding at 3-0 in the district and in first place tied with St. Bernard. And it was time for St. Bernard to come to Ezell-Harding. It was a typical St. Bernard-Ezell-Harding game. Low scoring and tough defense. Ezell-Harding built a small lead in the first quarter, jumping off to a 4-0 start here off the press. Ezell-Harding got some fast break baskets. Here A.J. Grimes off a steal. And here on a drive and getting the foul. Ezell-Harding would build the lead at halftime to 26-19. Denise Randolph on a follow-through. And this basket, right at the end of the first half, gave Ezell-Harding their 7-point halftime lead. In the third quarter, Ezell-Harding would build their lead to 11 off plays like this. But St. Bernard would come back and hit this shot with 47 seconds left to cut it to 2. And with under 20 seconds left, worked for this shot and tied it at 36. Here's the last few seconds. 8 seconds left. Another look shows as Ezell-Harding's A.J. Grimes beat the press, Kelly broke for the basket. The shot came off the board, and Kelly laid it in over 2 defenders as time expired to run Ezell-Harding's record to 4-0 and 10-6 overall. An 82-41 win against Franklin Road put Ezell-Harding at 5-0, with arch rival Nashville Christian, shown here in dark, visiting Eagle Gym. Nashville Christian had already had 2 losses and had to win to stay alive in the race. Ezell maintained a small lead throughout most of the first half. At the half, Ezell-Harding would take a 27-26 one-point lead into the dressing room. Great hustle here on the save by Kelly and the fast break by Gina. In the third quarter, however, Nashville Christian built an 11-point lead, but Ezell-Harding started coming back. Watch this play. Another look shows A.J. Grimes actually leaped a girl right here and went in for one of the most unusual plays of the season, getting fouled after a tremendous steal. Ezell-Harding would chip away at the 11-point lead, and with under 3 minutes to go, actually took the lead. A big shot here by Denise Randolph gave the lead late to Ezell-Harding, but down 55-53, Ezell-Harding had a shot that would not go in, and Nashville Christian had the victory, and Ezell-Harding was now tied with St. Bernard. Ezell-Harding defeated St. Cecilia 69-46 in the next game, and then visited Donaldson Christian Gym. Ezell was out to avenge 2 straight shocks at Donaldson Christian Gym, and the Wildcat faithful were packed in to see it happen for the 3rd time. But Ezell-Harding continually got the ball inside. Here, Stacy Langley hits 2 big shots in a row and gives Ezell-Harding a 39-24 halftime lead. In the second half, Ezell-Harding got the lead up to 20. Kim Taylor would get 17 points on the night. Dawson Christian made a run at Ezell-Harding, but then went to their trap, and Ezell-Harding easily beat it with easy baskets back door. Ezell-Harding went into their delay game late in the contest and maintained a 10 to 12 point lead. Ezell would win 66 to 53. At the same time, Nashville Christian defeated St. Bernard to leave Ezell on top of the heap with a 7-1 record and 12-8 overall. An easy win over Franklin Road and Hume Fogg set the stage for the rematch with St. Bernard. St. Bernard was 10-2 and Ezell 9-1 in district play. This game, though just as close as the first one, was totally different in that it was a lot more high scoring. In the first half, Ezell-Harding maintained the lead throughout most of the play. As over big 6'3" Veronica Lawson, Ezell-Harding got the ball inside to Kelly Sauls and Kim Taylor. Kim would score 10 first half points. In the third quarter, Ezell-Harding only mustered 8 points and St. Bernard led 44 to 42 at the quarter. But down by 2, Jill Booth hit this big 3-point play to tie it at 48 with 5:47 left. The Eagles got several fast breaks in the fourth quarter and got a small lead back. Great backdoor by A.J. on the pass from Kelly keeps the small lead. Ezell got the lead up to 5 and then 7 on this fast break. Desperately trying to come back, Ezell-Harding easily broke the press for layups. But St. Bernard cut it to 3 with 11 seconds left and Kelly Sauls at the line. She would rip both, and Ezell-Harding would win 63 to 58. The record went to 10-1 overall and 10-1 in the district and 16-8 overall. But now Ezell-Harding must visit Nashville Christian, where the Eagles haven't won since 1983. A win would almost clinch the regular season. A loss would even Nashville Christian with Ezell. The game was slow and sloppy. Ezell, down 14-9 in the second quarter, was playing horrible and pulled its starters. The bench came in and played well. Here the second string breaks the press and gets a big basket to keep the game close. With the starters now back in, Ezell-Harding began making a run. Ezell-Harding would lead 22-19 at the half. The third quarter was nip and tuck, both teams trading baskets. Nashville Christian led 36-35 as we entered the fourth quarter. Big play here on the move by A.J. Grimes, and Ezell-Harding had a lead. They didn't want to relinquish as they smelled the win. Ahead by 6. Nashville Christian cut it to 4, and then Ezell-Harding went into their delay game. Jill Booth was fouled. She went to the line, hit both free throws. Here's the last seconds. the league record to 11-1 and 17-8 overall. Wins over TPS and University School set up the last home game against Donaldson Christian. A win would clinch the regular season championship. Donaldson Christian led by 2 when with 2 minutes left, Kim Taylor hit 2 of her game-high 19 points to tie it at 54. Donaldson Christian hit to go up 56-54. 1:10 left. AJ ties it up. A DCA free throw puts them up 57-56. Jill Booth hits here, 58-57 Ezell-Harding. Donaldson Christian scores with 30 seconds left in the game to lead 59-58. 21 seconds left. Here's the final few seconds. Another look at the play shows Gina had no one to feed and took the ball to the hole. But there were still 7 seconds left. Donaldson Christian's ball on the side.
She was junior class president, this year's student body president, homecoming attendant, the 9th, 10th, and 12th grade, Beta Club president, girls state representative last year. She's also the school salutatorian this year. She made all district volleyball and has played 4 years for the basketball team and has started 3 of those 4 years. She's averaged 16.7 points per game this year and has a career. 7 years, a student council representative as a junior and senior, a member of Who's Who among American students, homecoming attendant. She's played 4 years for the varsity and started 3 of those years. As a sophomore, she made all regional tournament team in basketball. She was the most valuable player at the Lipscomb Invitational Tournament this year. She made all district softball last spring, and she's averaging 15.4 points per game this year in basketball. Our seniors who have represented Ezell-Harding in basketball this year, a great group of young people, and we're very proud of them. Thank you.
The Eagles then defeated TPS to end the regular season 21-8 and 15-1 in the district to win the regular season championship. AJ and Kelly both broke the 1,000-point mark for their careers. After an easy opening round victory over Franklin Road, behind Dana Frudenthal's 17 points, Ezell-Harding played Donaldson Christian again less than a week later. Denise hitting here helped Ezell-Harding maintain the first quarter lead. Ezell-Harding would run the fast break to perfection this night. Ezell-Harding led 18-10 at the first quarter, and then the fast break really got going. Denise here on a great feed to AJ. As the lanes are filled perfectly on this fast break, AJ's shot from the corner made it 27-10. Another fast break. The long feed and the layup 29-10, and the route was on. AJ makes a great cut to the middle here to score in a 31-12 lead. Off the press, Gina to Kelly on a 50-foot pass, and it's 33-14. This shot at the half made it 36-18 Ezell-Harding. In the third quarter, things got worse for Donaldson Christian. Ezell would score 22 third quarter points. This steal by A.J. made it 38-18. Great hustle here, and the ball is swung to Gina for the easy shot, and a 41-18 lead. Against the half-court trap, Ezell-Harding moves the ball briskly, and a 45-22 lead. This steal by Kelly would give Ezell-Harding a 47-22 lead as she pivots inside. Once again, against the trap, the ball is moved inside to Kim Taylor for a 49-26 lead. The lead continued to build with great hustle and great passing. This pass from Gina to Fruit gave the Ezell-Harding Eagles a 58-32 third quarter lead. Ezell even had time for Gina to hang around. Ezell-Harding continued to blow the game out in the fourth quarter, would eventually win 72-39. We even had time for Stacy Langley's ball handling drills. The win was Ezell-Harding's 12th in a row, running the record to 23-8 and into the championship round against St. Bernard, playing them for the third time. The first quarter was a typical low-scoring St. Bernard-Ezell-Harding contest. The game stayed tight throughout most of the play. Here's some of the early shots as the lead seesawed back and forth. But St. Bernard would hit this shot to go up by 4. This shot to go up by 6. And this follow-up to go up by 8 with 3 minutes left. A jumper and 2 free throws by Gio cuts the lead to 22-24. Then a great play here by Denise. But St. Bernard would take a 28-26 lead in at the half. St. Bernard led throughout most of the third quarter, but Gina Watson kept Ezell-Harding within striking distance with this steal and layup. And with this fine hanging shot. She would hit 3 big shots in the third quarter to keep Ezell-Harding in contention. But St. Bernard would maintain the lead. St. Bernard hit an incredible shot at the quarter to lead by 3. But A.J. and Gina hit these 3 shots to get the lead. St. Bernard ties it at 46, but with 4 minutes left, Kelly hits this shot for a 48-46 Ezell lead. Gina gets a charge on the press and then is fouled on the next play and goes to the line and hits both for a 50-46 Ezell lead. 3 minutes left. Veronica Lawson hits this shot to cut it to 50-48. But Stacy Langley gets the ball inside for one of the biggest plays of the night. Kelly is fouled with 1:54 left and gives Ezell-Harding a 55-48 lead. Great defense here by A.J. Helps ease up some of the clock. St. Bernard makes it 55-50 on this play, and Ezell goes into their delay game. With 24 seconds left, Ezell ahead by 5. This play would bring St. Bernard's back. Final score 59-54, and Ezell had its first district championship. Their record 24-8, their 13th win in a row. Then the all-district teams were announced, and there were 2 spots left open.
At this time, we'd like to introduce the last 2 all-district. The coaches, they have been
The Lady Eagles were seeded first for the region. In the first round, Ezell had no trouble at all with Joe Burns. AJ scored 17, Denise Randolph 12, running the record to 25-8 and win number 14 in a row. They were one win from the sub-state. The opponent for the second round was 7th rated in the state, East Robertson. It was a classic game. Here's Ezell-Harding's first 5 possessions. East Robertson made it 10-6 on this basket, but Ezell ran out to a 20-11 lead on this string of plays and the crowd going wild. East Robertson made it 22-19 at the quarter, but these 2 baskets by Kelly and Jill would make it 26-19. East Robertson cut it to 30-26 with 2:15 left, but then Kelly and Stacy went to the boards. This shot by AJ at the half made it 36-32. Ezell-Harding would build the lead to 11 in the third quarter off great fast breaks like this. But foul trouble would put 3 Ezell-Harding Eagles on the bench. Late in the game, it was cut to 3, and Jill hit this shot to put Ezell-Harding up by 5. After a turnover, Ezell-Harding then beat the press with this great feed from AJ to Kelly to lead 61-54. East Robertson made it 61-56 on this shot. Jill beat the press here to make it 63-56. The place was going bananas. East Robertson hit 2 shots to cut it to 63-60 after missed free throws. They hit this shot to cut it to 63-62 with 50 seconds left. And she went to the line and was fouled. The shot was missed, and East Robertson rebounded. East Robertson was fouled and went to the line with 20 seconds left and tied it. Here's the last 20 seconds. Another look at the winning basket. East Robertson in a tie game, 20 seconds left. Stacy Langley will rebound the missed shot. An outlet to Jill Booth. Kelly Sauls breaks down court, and Jill with a 50-foot pass hits Kelly behind the defenders. In the final few seconds, Kelly plays great defense here to help out and calls the wall. AJ is fouled with 4 seconds left and will calmly swish both. Ezell-Harding goes to the sub-state. Ezell-Harding would lose to Harpeth the next night, so they had to travel to jam-packed Westmoreland, where the team swapped baskets early. The place was a madhouse. This three-point play by Kelly gave Ezell-Harding its first lead at 7-6, and this fast break gave Ezell-Harding another lead at 11-10. Down 11-14 at the end of the first quarter, Ezell got these two big plays. Down 17-15, Denise goes to the boards. AJ Steele here set up 2 free throws for a 19-17 Ezell lead. But a tough luck basket here by Westmoreland gave them a 25-19 lead. But Ezell cut it to 2 on a great pass from Denise to Kelly Sauls. It was 25-23, Westmoreland at the half. Gina comes back to make it 25-27, Westmoreland with this jumper. This free throw by Westmoreland would give them a 30-25 lead. Ezell-Harding ran the sideline fast break and got the ball inside to cut it back to 3. It was 32-27. These two plays would cut it to 1 midway through the third quarter. Westmoreland pushed the lead back out, but this hustle by Gina Watson cut it back to 39-37 at the quarter. But Westmoreland would push the lead back out in the fourth quarter to 45-38 with just over 4 minutes left on this basket. And then they got the ball back, but Ezell-Harding would not quit. Here's a big play by AJ. Westmoreland hit again, but Ezell-Harding came back on a great lob and then the feed under to Taylor. But with under 3 minutes left, Westmoreland hit again, but Kelly here on the feed cuts it back to 4. Denise and Kim Taylor team up on a great fast break here as Westmoreland is stalling the ball away. This play will cut it to 2 with a little over 2 minutes left. But Ezell could not hit again, and Westmoreland, hitting the free throws in the end, would win 54-47, ending Ezell-Harding's season. Lady Eagles won their first ever district championship this year. Included in that a 15-game winning streak and their first ever sub-state appearance. Seniors A.J. Grimes and Kelly Sauls ended a sensational career. Kelly ended up with 1,087 points and A.J. with 1,108 points. They were named co-MVPs of the league, the only time it's ever occurred, and both were named to the AAA All-Nashville team. It was a banner year with Ezell-Harding's final record at 26-10. Girls, from Coach McPherson and Coach Smith, I want to thank you for the most fun I've ever had coaching. Thanks for a great season, and I hope God blesses you in whatever you choose to do.